that our goal is actually to get them to find comfort in who they are and try to enhance the best version of who they are, not necessarily to change them. Anyway. What's going on, Savages? CJ here, and it's Sunday. I had to turn on the camera and actually record this video because it's something that's been on my mind recently, something that definitely has come up over the years of training different folks, and that's regarding self-awareness. Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and get all motivational speaker hippy-dippy on you right now. I'm not gonna, have you sit on a couch and talk too much psychology, but I do want to talk about how self-awareness, a deeper level of self-awareness and understanding, really plays into your transformation or your aesthetic goals whenever it comes to approaching your fitness journey. Obviously, we make posts here that are satire all the time, right? We joke and we play off of irony. We make fun of everybody because we genuinely find humor within kind of different pockets of the industry and the irony of the industry. Now, one of the posts we had made was regarding women bulking up. Now, there were a few people that were upset about this. Now, that's what kind of brings me to this segment of basically digging into self-awareness and pointing out really a deeper level of truth whenever it comes to, fitness. First things first. The post itself was ironic. It was a joke. That's what we do here. So just so everybody's fucking clear, that's what this page does. Now, setting that aside, I have legitimately had folks that have come to me regularly that are concerned about, say, getting too bulky. And a lot of times they will compare to, say, other clients or other success stories that we've had out there. For some of you guys watching, you may know Sydney, who is a transformation that had worked with me for nearly a year and had just an incredible story. It was an incredible journey. But Sydney is a naturally muscular individual. She is a compact torso. She's got wide shoulders. She develops muscle pretty easily, for a female athlete, which is rare. But there are some people that maybe think that, I don't necessarily want to look like that. So I want to train a different way to look like, say, this person over here. And then vice versa. Maybe there's somebody that wants to be, say, bulkier. And so they compare themselves to, or they say they want to train like somebody that is bulky, but don't want to train like somebody that is not bulky. The fact is that there are some controllable variables within training, definitely. But really the thing that I want to hone in on is that you are unique. Everybody's unique. I'm unique. My wife is unique. Every athlete that I've ever worked with is unique, from the average Joe weight loss all the way up to the highest performers that we've ever had. There is uniqueness in your DNA that has been passed down through generations and generations of your family that are things that we're not necessarily going to grab hold of. What we can do is we can bring out the best version of you, but we can't necessarily make you into somebody else. This isn't as much of carving out some sort of statue as it is just really, again, encouraging you, whatever's already inside of you, to be the best version of yourself. What your body's capability of putting on muscle to whatever extent, we can enhance that. We can try to encourage that. We use objective approaches through programming, through dietary adherence, through some psychological stuff, motivation, etc. But there's going to be a point at which it's only going to respond to what is basically capable for you. Same thing with fat loss. There are people that walk around in single-digit body fats that we see on TV and in magazines and things like that, and they have a livable life. That is not necessarily the case for everybody. And I think that somebody needs to have an honest conversation with people to be able to say, look, you can be fucking great. You can be fucking amazing, but you're not necessarily gonna be somebody else. And the irony of that post was essentially the thought process that if I train too much, if I train too heavy, that I'm just gonna blow up with muscle like crazy. And the fact is, there are people out there, men out there with 10 times the amount of testosterone as a lot of the ladies talking, that are trying to do that they want that and aren't able to have the capability, the genetic potential to do that. And so, again, the irony of the post is actually to point out that we have a skewed skewed perception of self-awareness sometimes. And what we need to do is we need to find comfort in ourselves. We need to actually look our reflections in the mirror and be able to say, look, this is who I am, and I want to be the best version of that, but I'm happy with who I am, because that's going to stay. Your certain personality traits, your certain genetic predispositions, we're not going to necessarily make you have a long stretched out torso, or we're not going to make you be shorter and compact so that you are more round and bubbly, right? The fact is that we can only bring out the best version of who you already are, and I think that we need to spend more time really doubling down on our strengths and really finding comfort on person inside, or the person that you actually are, versus trying to obsess or get lost in the weeds of trying to compare yourself or be something that maybe you're not. That's the video today. Just want to talk about self-awareness. As much as we joke around, the fact of the matter is, on the ground level, within the coaching, within the conversations that go on within Savage Coaching, I want everybody to understand something, that no matter if it is my 5'10", 200 some odd pound powerlifting female, or it's my 140 pound soaking wet, guy trying to build muscle, no matter who it is that we're talking to, that our goal is actually to get them to find comfort in who they are and try to enhance the best version of who they are, not necessarily to change them. That's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're on YouTube or wherever you are. Talk to you guys later. Bye.